Hello, I'm Rue and welcome to my gaming channel, Rue Gaming, where we will review, talk about and play some games. The first game I'm covering is World of Warcraft, a very popular MMORPG game. Now you guys may be thinking to yourself, here we go again, yet another YouTube video on World of Warcraft. Yeah, there are a few out there. Now, I want to ask you guys a question. I want to know what it is you like or dislike about the game and why. WoW isn't the only game I play. I do play other games as well. What games or game genres do you guys like playing? I've played WoW since 2005, and I've done raiding, semi-hardcore, hardcore, casual. I've done PvP and so on and so forth. I've had to step back over the years from time to time for various reasons, be it playing other games because of WoW burnout, or for family reasons. Now, I've got 5 kids. They either love playing games themselves or even like watching me play. The younger ones in particular like watching me play. They find it funny. My missus, she loves games as well. Yeah, old classics, 80s, 90s games. And on Candy Crush on the phone. She loves it. Now, other games and game genres I like playing RTS games. So, StarCraft, StarCraft 2, other RPGs. So you got Zelda, Chrono Trigger, even Chrono Cross, and games like Secret of Mana and Final Fantasy. Action games, action RPG games, platformers, shooters, and then other MMOs. Now with shooters, yeah, I love playing zombies. Black Ops 2 zombies, I love it. Right, going on. On the screen now, I've got 2 video clips. One of them is patch 732 and the other one is patch 735 where the new level scaling was introduced. I'm running the two in sync so that you can actually see and get a real feel for what the actual difference is in the leveling experience. Going forward, I also plan to do a comparison on Classic when it comes out to see what the difference is between 735 and Classic, and then also comparing it to my memory on how vanilla was. My next question for you guys is, what are your favourite leveling zones? Now, I also want to ask a follow-up one. Have your favourite leveling zones changed over the years? And if so, why? Right, moving forward with the plans for the channel. I'm planning on doing the Tin Man, Iron Man, and Bloodthirsty challenges. Hopefully some of you guys have heard of that. Now, in addition to that, I'm going to be doing videos where my children are going to be taking a little bit of the reins. It's a little bit different tonight. They're going to be telling me, say, what I'm doing next. And likewise, I'm going to be doing videos and hopefully streams once I get my equipment sorted out, where you guys are going to be guiding me through kind of like adventures, like through different games, like telling me where I'm going, so on and so forth. So that's the plan there. I'm hoping that many of you will enjoy that because it's going to be a slightly different take on things. I'm actually fairly new to the whole content creation side of things of YouTube, so if you guys want to leave me any feedback, criticism, advice, then feel free to do so. And also, if you want to leave comments about the videos themselves and what we're talking about, the topics, feel free, just drop me a comment and I'll read all the comments and I'll do my best to try and get back to everybody. Okay, right, to set the scene, what's going on here? Bottom screen, it's patch 7.3.2. I've made that a male character to help differentiate what I'm doing. Top screen, it's 7.3.5. That's a female character again, help differentiate things. Now, you may have seen a little bit of difference with the playthrough on the top one. At the start, that was because I had a little bit of a technical glitch, which I didn't have in the 732 video. But I did also have to do a few of the other things which I've had to do on both of them. Things like sort out the heirloom mount, because I figured this is going to take a while anyway. I'll just speed things up, just moving around, covering the distances using the heirloom. And then there was also the auto loot I had to turn on. Now, taking that to one side, we've basically, they're fairly close. The delay from what happened earlier was only a few seconds. Now, the main thing you're going to be seeing from this is the amount of XP I'm getting will be, in comparison, probably a bit more on 735, but the amount of XP required to reach the next level. The new levels will be higher in 7.3.5 than it is in 7.3.2, yeah? Which will make things take a bit longer. On top of that, you've also got the fact that the mobs and health is higher, so they'll actually take more hits to kill them in 7.3.5. In 7.3.2, I'm running up on basically 1 or 2 hitting some of the mobs. It's fairly standard, and that's just with a grey sword. It's 1 or 2 hitting. 7.3.5, it's 2, 3, 4, yeah, sometimes 5, or on some of the elites or named mobs, quite a few more hits to actually kill them. So that is quite a difference there. The difference will become more obvious the higher the levels go. Now, obviously, with the new level scaling that's been introduced, the levels I can actually progress in for each zone will, be higher. I can actually go to a lot higher levels each zone, even finishing the zones, finishing the quests in 7.3.5. So what you'll see as time goes on with the different videos is you'll see I'll be completing whole area quest change in 7.3.5, and on 7.3.2 I'll be getting to a point where I'm saying, right, I've maxed the level for this area and moving on. The plan will be to do, obviously, Northshire now. This video is going to be Northshire going to Goldshire. And then from there, it's going to be Goldshire, so Elwyn Forest, all the zones there. And then I'm going to be going to Westfall. And then I'm going to be going to Redridge Mountains, which I really wanted to avoid. But I've still going there. Ending in Darkshire. Why am I ending in Darkshire? It's one of my favourite zones. I just felt the best place to go to end. I mean, I have quite a few mains in the human side of things, so I thought, well, I leveled my first character in vanilla in this zone. The general play for the game has changed a lot over the years. However, the starting zones haven't changed that much until Cataclysm come along. So they've remained unchanged, apart from a few minor tweaks in 2 expansions, so Burning Crusade and Wrath of the Lich King. Then came Cataclysm, big changes worldwide. Starting level experience changed slightly. Different quests, newer quests, zone reshuffles. Yeah, you get the idea. But in Cataclysm, the other thing that comes from is a stat squish. Well, I think it was in Cataclysm. And then you had the ability changes as well for the classes. It was playing pretty much how it is now. So 7.3.2, the leveling experience has been like this for quite some time. So most of you will be used to it. You'll be like, yeah, well, I know this. You're like, yeah, Rue, I know I can 1-shot, 2-shot the mobs, that's fine. And with heirlooms, definitely 1-shotting them. And definitely leveling a lot faster. I'm not actually using looms at the moment. I've been toying with the idea of using the heirloom weapon, well, a heirloom weapon, but I've not decided yet to see how much difference it actually makes. In 7.3.5, like I said, if you look at the top screen now, talking about the quests and their progress, I'm quite a bit further behind in the quests. It's now no longer a case of it's a few seconds out. It's now about a minute or so out. And that gap is going to be increasing. And we'll get to a point where I think the 7.3.2 videos will end, and then we'll be left with the last couple or last one or more of the 7.3.5 videos. Now, this is all done, believe it or not, in 4K. But then I thought to myself, it may not have been the best choice going forward with 4K because I'm doing this split screen thing. But this is kind of an experiment, so I'm just going to see how it goes forward. I'll try a different layout in the next video. With the videos in general, they're going to be recorded in 4K. Why 4K? Because YouTube, I've been told, just auto scales. So if you're on a phone, it auto scales down. Having it in 4K means it's available as an option, and YouTube will allow it to scale down to whatever's available. Right, the add-on user interface I'm using is LVUI and SCADA in the bottom right, and LVUI because it's very customizable. Just thought I'd try that in there in case somebody's wondering, oh wait a second, Rue, that's not the default user interface. No, it's not. LVUI's been around for a long time. I'll leave the link where you can get LVUI. It's on a site called TuckUI. There is another UI interface called TuckUI, which is different. It's a lot harder to customize as well. If you know what you're doing, it's a lot easier and better to customize, but it's not as flexible as LVUI or as quick to set up. Going off topic slightly, as I'm progressing through leveling with 7.3.2 and 7.3.5, the software that I'm using to do this video, as I said, this was all done in 4K. It just looks a bit blurry-ish watching the video now, so I hope you guys don't mind that. But what I'm using Adobe Premiere Pro to basically piece together all the video footage. The reason why it's all split on the screen like this, because I'm using that software. Doing any of the audio recording, Adobe Audition CC. And I'm using Adobe After Effects to put it all together, put together the audio, the title scene, everything else. I found this a very enjoyable experience so far working with this software to do this content creation. As something new, if you guys have any tips and tricks I can use to try and improve the quality of the videos, then let me know. Still getting the hang of this. Alright, back on topic. After that little detour. Right, the level progression is, hopefully you can see it's actually growing. The difference between the two is increasing. I am got the last quest for Northshire on 732 now, and I'm working my way to level 5, and on 735 I've not long hit level 4. So I mean, if you look at this, there's a good sort of half a bar chunk of XP difference between them, and I'm still slowly working through the quests. Now on 732 I'm going to hit level 5 by the time I get to Goldshire, and I added a few quests in there, whereas 735 I'm probably not even going to be at Goldshire by the time that portion of the video finishes. What I'm planning to do next is I'm going to move on with doing the quests in Elwyn, which will be the next video for 732, and for the 735 portion we're going to be picking up where this ends. The idea is you can see the full scope of the difference as all the videos go through. Like earlier, we'll be finishing the quest in 735 for each zone. 732, because we get the max level for each zone, we'll be just moving on. Now at some point I'm going to be showing the heirlooms towards the end, just to show you what difference it does make. I'm going to do that in Red Ridge because I'm not very keen on the zone, so I'll just throw that out there now. Now, this is coming towards the end now, so as I'm on my way to Goldshire 732, I'll just repeat the questions again. So, what do you like or dislike about World of Warcraft and why? What are your favourite levelling zones, and have those favourites changed since from the past? And what game genres and games do you like to play? So on 732, I'm just arriving in Goldshire now. I'm not far off level 5, and on 735, I'm just waiting for the named mob, the named orc at the end of Northshire to finish that set of quests, and then I'll be able to move on to Goldshire. Okay, on 732, here we go. I'll just hit level 5. Level 4, 735, and I'm good. Nearly, let's see, it's about 15% off the level now after ending that last question. So yeah, there is a gap starting to widen here, becoming more obvious, which will only become more obvious in the next video. I'm hoping to get the next video out in the next week or so. It's taken a bit of time to get used to the software, so hopefully it'll get faster going forward. Well, that's the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave me a like or click subscribe if you want to see future content. And don't forget to click the bell if you want to get notifications when I do upload new videos. Okay. So for now, thanks again, and until next time, see ya and good gaming.